If you've been in the grind mode for some time, if you've been working towards your goals, if you've been just setting goals, doing the systems, doing the good habits, like being a social autist to some extent, you might have probably noticed that like this dark energy has been accumulating around you. That you started to smile less, laugh less, be a lot less like playful and just a lot more serious. You could be taken off to be masculine, but it's not the reality. I've been also experiencing this shit. Like when I got into self improvement, I was laughing, I was just joking around, but after some time, I lost this playful aura. I started to be a lot more realistic. And I thought to myself, like, yeah, that's something like intellectual. I'm being realistic. The things are real. So I just got into like this nihilistic sort of mood because I knew too much, and knowing too much can really hurt you if you don't know how to do it. And I got into this whole dark mood. Then I started to hear about gratitude journaling, about being grateful, about gratefulness, about like, enjoying life and being happy. I was skeptical at first. It seemed like, yeah, some like wishy-washy hippie stuff. Like, yeah, be grateful. Write down 10 things about which you're grateful for. What are the things that are beautiful and just things like this? Literally, like, I thought to myself that's some gay shit. Like, literally, what the fuck? That's what, like, women do. I shouldn't do it. I'm, like, a real hard masculine man. After some time, though it was, like, a lot of time, I gave it a try. And I was skeptical, as I said, but it works. It works. And I started to be happy. I started to even, like, incorporate it into my, like, self-improvement routine. I started to journal. I started to be happy. I started to be grateful. When I go out, I just see like some nice landscape or something, and I'm happy because it's awesome. And it didn't seem like it at the start, but it's life changing. And I started to notice other people, and other people are still stuck in the same mindset as I was, in the dark energy, in the real masculine, serious. I mean, bro, you're gonna grind, you're gonna progress, you're gonna do the things you're gonna do either way. Might as well be happy while you do it, right? If you're gonna like dig a hole, you could be angry while you do it, or you could be happy while you do it. Doesn't really make sense to be angry while you do it because yeah, why would you do it? You know, another thing I noticed is that after some time on self improvement, you start to like being angry. So that's maybe the thing. And it's not better. When you're happy, you actually progress more and faster, and you enjoy it. I also noticed is that these negative people have this kind of aura around them, and yeah, it can really rub off onto you. I was getting a real good day, and one of my classmates wasn't having. He was like having the worst day. He was just swearing. He was just angry at the world, and yeah, I tried to help him. I did somehow, but my day was ruined. Like I started to think about like worse things. I wouldn't, and yeah, I'm not gonna do that again. It might seem selfish, but it's better to stay happy while others are fucking miserable. So how does it actually work? You see, your brain works in this like binary fashion. Not really, but that's the best way I can explain it. And this certain part of your brain, which is used for generating thoughts, can be either generating negative ones or positive ones. A binary, a 0 or a 1. And if you're in the realistic mode, you start to see the world has flaws. So you start to lean more to the negative side. But if you're like delusional or grateful, you start to lean to the other side. So it flips and starts generating the other kind of thoughts. Think of it as if your brain is generating the negative ones, then you'll get depressed. But if you're generating the positive ones, you'll be happy. You can actually switch the kind of thoughts your brain generates. Now I persuaded you to think differently, but what if there's actually nothing to be grateful for? How to actually be grateful for something? You might think like, yeah, I have nothing to be grateful for. Are you? Do you really? Do you have a mother? Okay, you might have. Go hug her. You might be grateful for her. You have a father? Do the same. Okay, let's say you're all orphaned. Do you have legs? Do you have arms? There are people who don't have that. Are you sick? If you're not sick, you could be grateful for it. You could be grateful for, I don't know, having somewhere to live, having a nice chair, being able to do what you love. Just, you can do anything. Anything from the slightest, like, lowest thing. You can just see it and you can be grateful for it. Even though it doesn't make sense, it's not like intellectually. Ask yourself this: would your life be better or worse if you don't have the thing you do have? You probably have things that improve your life. That could be clothing, so you can be grateful for it. Anything. And you can just intellectually persuade yourself into being grateful. Just ask yourself, would your life be better or worse if you have these things and if you don't have them? Okay, now you know how it works, you know how to do it, how to actually make it into a habit, how to actually do it in the long term. Putting this into your habit tracker really works. Just put there gratitude and just write it down whenever you do it. Do it in the mornings so you can start off your day positively. You can do it just by saying it. You can be like, oh, I'm grateful for that whiteboard. Oh, I'm grateful for these books. Then you can take it another level up and you can just write it on your phone. You just write, I am really grateful for being able to walk, for example. I am really grateful for the beautiful season that is autumn or fall. If you want to take it another step further, then make a journal and just write it down. If you want to take it another step further, make a journal just for gratitude. And yeah, that's it. Stick to the long term and enjoy. I'm on a mission to spread the wisdom I have accumulated, to help the people who need it. So I'll be really grateful if you hit the subscribe button. The things I share will be better the longer I do it, so just watch.